Hey, what is up? William here. We have a beautiful day in Brisbane, Australia. I get asked a lot with my coaching, especially for people who are very career driven, people who are ambitious, people who want more clarity in their life, people who know they can step up, what it takes to get to certain levels in life. And a lot of these kind of people come to me as people who are looking for the next best tip, people who are looking for the next thing to work on, and that was exactly who I was as well. But I'm serving here as a reminder that if you are someone who thinks a lot, strategizes a lot, and is looking for the next best tip, a lot of the time the best tip for you is to stop theorizing and spending time by yourself and start socializing, start connecting more with people, start getting in spaces to where your mind is forced to expand. It is such a massive, massive benefit to when you're around the right people who bring to you different ideas that force you to think different. A lot of the time, and I know this because I did it, is that we're trying to think our way to a certain level of success, but we are only within a certain level of consciousness and awareness. So when we try to think our way, we only know what we know. So the problem with that is that you can sit down all day and think, and you can definitely get to a certain point, but there are some limitations and blocks that you'll come across because you're not aware of the fact. You're not aware of some things that are important for you to focus on. And that is why I say you got to socialize, you've got to get out, you got to get out and about and think less. And you actually got to go get amongst the people, build connections, and integrate part of that human side into your life. Not only will it make you more energetic and more lively, more enthusiastic, but you'll get put around people who will force you to think different. And that's the real value. Not only do you get more opportunities, but you also are invited into a whole different way of thinking. And that is why for a lot of people, when they go off and venture outside of your circle and they just boom, get profound results, it's usually why is because they're putting themselves in different environments and challenging that part. And I know it can feel disconnecting. It can feel very hard to do that for yourself. If you are someone who thinks a lot and is kind of in your own world and looking for the strategies, it can be very hard to get out of your comfort zone. And usually our overthinking is an overcompensation for the anxiety that we have around socializing and connecting and getting amongst people. Like, my business is very customer driven, value for other people. If I spend my time not connecting with the people, then it's paradoxical. It's a service-based business. I help people. So why would I spend my time isolated? And it's the same thing to think about for you, especially if you have a service-based business. A lot of business is value-driven, which means there's going to be someone on the other end who has to receive the value. And if you are not getting in touch with the customer, if you are not getting amongst the crowd and adding value and thinking about what they want and understanding their world and focusing less on your world, then you're going to be positioned to be adding so much value to them to where naturally you will get reciprocated. So this is my feedback for you. Get out and about, go change it up, look at what you're avoiding and socialize more. There's a balance that we humans need between the work and the social aspect and connection. And you put them together, that's how you're going to grow. If you want more of these kind of tips, I've got an email list. Check the link in the description. Free values for 30 days straight. That will help you a lot. So feel free to check that out. I'll see you in the next one.